2 points, and now we have another one-possession game in the fourth.
And we have Kennedy Chandler at home with his dad, Kyan, watching this.
Check it out.
Former Tennessee Star and Memphis Grizzlies guard.
What a terrific player he was. Oh, nice. Chris Johnson. Battling with Queen, he goes reverse side for two. Gus Yalden has a bag of tricks in the post.
Yeah, Derek Queen just did not play Gus Yalden appropriately. You can't allow him to get that low in the block.
This pressure has bothered Sunrise for the most part. They got it across here, and now the steal by Chris Johnson. Johnson flying in. Very supportive. Little transfer from Helsinki Basketball Academy in Finland. Chris Johnson.
Outside, he's hit a couple of these shots, nearly hit his third. That was Gus Yalden. Rebound here, Montverde. Chris Johnson, the Kansas commit.
Lalamere's doing a good job of getting back in defensive transition.
Nice cut inside and a find and a hit.
Seeing Montverde get into their half-court trap.
21-5 run, could be worse. Johnson, yes. This was a West Coast Conference Player of the Year at 72. Called Duke his dream school since he was in the 3rd grade, and he's going to get to play there.
For the lead, banked it in. Now Johnson, straight line drive to the basket.
In this game. R.J. Jones catches it, immediately looks at the basket. And when you look at the basket, there's a lot of things you can find.
Chris Johnson.
The drop step finish.
Good defense here from Queen, too, on the little drive. Now he leads the break, has the assist.
They can get something going before the half. They'll be feeling a lot better about themselves starting that second half.
Probably got to run it through Derek Queen, right?
No, 100%. The big fella has got to touch it on the block this possession. Got to find a way to get it to him. Or even a better option right there.
That works, too. Johnson, no, got his own miss. And the putback +1. Simplified the game for him. They just made him go out there and say, hey, do what you can do defensively, let the offense follow, and man has it.
And the last great big for Sunrise was N'Faly Dante, who's in.
He had 19 points yesterday. Abrams has been a bright spot for the inside presence of Hansberry. You had Abrams there in the guard position, finding ways to score, hitting some threes, and also getting to the rim. Chris Johnson using the Newell screen. Now he has Hansberry on him after the switch. Feeds it down low to Asa Newell. There's Austin Abrams on him. Chris Johnson pump fake the three. Now he'll shoot a baseline jumper. That'll rattle home. His third three of the game. Fourth three of the game, sorry. All the time in the world. Cooper Flag made an attempt to close out late, but Abrams square it up, knock it down. Chris Johnson to answer for three. He hits it.
Run him off the line. Did not allow him to get comfortable from the three-point line.
Cooper Flag going the other way. Outside, Chris Johnson. Back-to-back three. They went on a 25-3 run to tie that game. They end up losing by 2. So it's not for lack of effort like we've talked about. This team has shown that they can fight in these big games. And they've come close.
Well, as I mentioned earlier, you look at the previous 2 games that they hit 3.
Williams tried to go through the whole slew of defenders. Chris Johnson on the other end. Easy finish.
On the court, very difficult to contend with. His ability to get in there and dime to his teammates, just not able to make that bucket the big he passes to.
Ooh. And Chris Johnson.
Here, it's 34-18. 3 rattles home by Chris. He's picked up 3 fouls in the past minute. No problem, gets the steal, and the lay-in by John.
Sacrifice for the team, takes the charge.
Malachi Brown takes a shot to the face here, so 5-on-4 for Montverde. And able to convert. Chris.
Get caught up in the rankings sometimes, but then you have to improve when you get to that next level.
Chris Johnson, bring it up. This is a 6-0 run for IMG, trying to add to it. Kane in the lane, another piece by Cooper Flag. Tee it up for Chris Johnson.
They are on Liam McNeely really hard. Fundamentally sound, tough, and we see the skill level and shot-making ability. How about that pass?
Touchdown to Johnson.
He's from Texas.
That's a statement possession by Mookie Cook. Look, he needs to play well and play hard in this game. If AZ Compass Prep is going to pull off the upset.
Got their first bucket of the night. Flag pestered right now by Miller. Here's Chris Johnson, 4-star ESPN recruit with 2 on the shot clock. Has to heave it up and drills it. It's a 2-for-2 trip here for Farrell Compton. 4-star ESPN recruit with offers to places like Arizona State, Ole Miss, UNLV, LSU. There's a quick response though from Montverde.
By Pleasant Grove, just keeping the zone tight, trying to get deflections. Don't allow dribble penetration. Keep the ball out of the high post. Keep the ball out of the paint. Block out on the shot, and you give yourself a chance.
Johnson, this one's all net.
6'9", making a bounce pass against the zone. I mean, he's going to be so effective at Oregon.
Made field goals tonight for Montverde as Mitten gets 2 points back.
And Isaac Garrett begging for a foul on that play.
And you can't let...
Of the Oregon class, pretty impressive class for Dane Altman. You got K.J. Evans plays for Montverde, Mookie Cook for AZ Compass.
Yeah, great versatility and size in those 2 guys, and talent.
But geez, sit. Somebody else comes in. You are replaceable, are you not? Through Washington off the heel. Strong rebound from Derek Queen.
Some of us.
Yeah. Royal you. How about that one? Wanted the foul, not going to get it. Johnson punches it down. The Eagles.
But it was like a predetermined move. He lost control of the basketball.
Johnson elevates it. 2-point lead for AZ Compass. Chris Johnson working on B.J. Miller. Little shake, little bake, rise, fire, and splash. Cooper Flag working on B.J. Miller. Here's Chris Johnson, the Kansas commit. Johnson rises, connects.
Ball knocked away, taken away by the Florida Eagles. Flying up the floor is Chris Johnson and lays it in. Ball poked away. Taylor lost it. Turnover on Hoop Nation. At the foul line is Johnson, and he knocks down Florida Eagles. Shot clock turned off, down to 20 seconds to go in the first half, and we're tied at 30 apiece.
Cooper Flag has a really small defender on him. Now he has McCain on him.
Williams, tough turnaround goes for Chris.
Best players on the court for USA at times at only 15 years old.
McCain misses a deep three. Rebound Chris Johnson for the Florida Eagles, clad in the gray with the purple trim. Johnson makes his move, scored the basket and one. Here's McCain driving, scoop shot, no, and taken away by the Florida Eagles. Johnson, 2-on-2, Euro step down the lane and drops in a deuce. Recruit.
Aaron McBride, boy, he does dirty work inside, but when he steps out to the outside, he becomes a different player.
Johnson, tough shot, and it rims in for Johnson. Hoop Nation coming up on 3 minutes to go. And a steal by Johnson. 2-on-2, Johnson, burst of speed up the floor and scores.
Pushing it up the floor, can't get the bucket to fall. Sebastian Mack has all 9 points here for Arenado. Florida Eagles doubling him up so far. Good move.
If Arenado can scrap and claw on the defensive end, they can hang tight with the mighty Eagles.
Chris Johnson, big time three.
Next year, Isaiah West from the state of Tennessee, a great athlete.
Well, gets his own rebound, gets this one to Johnson. The Kansas commit, baseline Jay, just so.
His energy level high to be a dominating player for the Eagles.
Johnson laying and the foul. You have any room for him in your rankings? Or?
Well, not right now. We don't knee-jerk react. Just because a guy has a good game, you don't put him in the rankings. It would be like doing a puzzle. Over the course of time, his resume will get him in.
Sebastian Mack with a nice kick out. Johnny Collins can't get it to fall.
See, I like that play by Mack. He didn't force it for himself. He found the open man. He got his teammate an open shot.
Look at Chris.
Get ranked early because of their size and upside, right? Upside is a big thing for when you're young. But then you got to produce to stay in the rankings. And he's still an elite prospect to being at number 12 in the entire country. You'd ask me about him next.
Paul, it's funny you should ask. He's number 31 in the ESPN 100. Any chance, top 25, top 20 maybe? I mean,